And we are coming down to Härlanda, Tjärn in Gothenburg, one of my old stomping grounds. I used to fish this religiously for 10 years. Had some nice fish. Watch out for the noddies on the bike, skeg. Straight down there, mate, and then left into the car park. I've spent some hours on that bad boy. Right, let's see what the parking situation is. Oh, we can ringa mamma för en eller någonting. Parkering. We'll take a bank card. Happy days. Yep. Some spazzy places. Where are you going? See if you can park as far away as possible from the machine. Ooh! Skag! You balloon head. Oh. Trixie, no mate, not doing no fishing mate, I'm just going for a trip down memory lane mate, down my old stomping ground. Yeah, I spent more time on that lake than I did at home. Oh. Right, I've got to go and get a parking ticket first. Oh. There she is, a bit of wind coming in there, isn't there? It's only me! What are these two doing? Oi, get a room! Get a room! Oh, I don't know. I have to get some money out. God, planning and preparation prevents piss poor performance. Blowing an oolie! Don't look like we're going to stop long actually. It's a bit more than mindy till we get in the woods over there. Doesn't work. Yes it does. £8 an hour, right. That's what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's all an hurdy-gurdy. £8. Hey, where are we going here? It's trying to rip me off. Come here, venter means wait. What I'm doing, I'm waiting. What's he doing? It's trying to have my pants down, isn't it? Today, it'd be nice. We're going to have a look at now. Piss about trying to pay for parking. Yes, keep trying to push the screen. There we go, that'll do. He's broke down a numpty. Yes, Keg, stick that in the motor. That's right, innit? I don't know.
The motor?
In the motor.
Yeah, motor.
Oh, shut up, Dean, come on. Right, let's go and have a walk around. Look at my old fishing places. Are you staying here? What? Come in. Whoa, should we take it up? Baltic. And it's a bad signal by the looks of things, so it's probably going in and out, intermittent, switch off, bad quality. But it's absolutely fucking blowing a hoolie here. What are you doing? Stop being a pair of monks, or you'll feel the wrath. Right lads, so I call you bold. Yeah, I'm having a quick look. I'm trying to watch where I'm going at the same time. This is what we call the beach area here. This is where people come in the summer and they go paddling. Yeah, and a bit of streaking, a bit of naked sun. Where people come in the summer and they go paddling. Yeah, and a bit of streaking, a bit of naked sunbathing. Yeah, people hanging around with the Bristol cities out everywhere. And then we're coming up to the first peg here. I used to fish. And it's called Sturestenen, which basically in Swedish means the big rock, the big stone. And you obviously see why it's called Sturestenen when we get there. Yeah. So again, this is the first peg on the right hand side. Hey up, there's been a bit of there's been a few briggers put out there now. And we'll go to the peg where, if you look at the icon of this particular video, you will see, yeah, me with a fish about 10 years ago, something like that. I'll go to the peg where I caught that. So this is Sturestenen here. There's the big rock or the big stone, obviously. Yeah, and that's I've fished there a couple of times. Out there, it's a bit reedy there, like, and very shallow because it's the beach area. But I've done overnighters there, never had an out. Dogging at night, dodgy, yeah. It looks a bit chilly. Fucking Pearl Harbor, mate. Once you get in the woods, it's not usually too bad. It's just blowing across the lake there. But it's calmed down a bit now. And there's a bit of a track. I used to pull my old homemade barrow along here. And then you've got to go in there. And I've been knee deep in the swamp in there because there's a bog in there. We have to be very careful. And then we come to the first peg down here. We'll take a walk down. It's called Rock Planton. Yeah, the root plantation or something. I don't know. Can't translate it literally, I don't suppose. But that picture is where I got this fish here. Root Planton. The root plantation. Down here, bloody hell, that tree's still there. So again, that fish on the pick is this next swim. Come on kids, down here! Yeah, it's a bog here. It's an absolute swamp this side, but this part's pretty solid. It's when you get up to the other peg up the other end, Björkudden, yeah, or Silver Birch Point, translated into English. Yeah, it is swamp donkey time up here. And this is one of my favourite pegs here. Yeah, root plateau because of the roots, as you can see there. And if you look at that picture, the icon, and I do this, you'll see the exact same place there where I had it. Happy days. So send some big fish in here, and we'll go up to where the woman I was with at the time, yeah, caught the late record at the time after 15 minutes. I've been after it for 9 years. She got it after 15 minutes. Talk about pulling your pants down. So this is, how do you pronounce this, Skeg? Root planton. Platon. Huh? Root planton. It's root plantation, basically. Yeah, so again, it's all, there's no man-made pegs here in Sweden. It's all natural. Yeah, but I've had quite a few fish off this peg. But again, in the summer, yeah, them lilies get right up. Yeah, you've got to cast over them and drag fish back through them, basically. And then, of course, all them reeds are up. But it's good for pike in here as well. So we go a bit further along. We'll come up to the end, which is Silver Birch Point, or in Swedish, Björkudden. Yeah, and it's again, it's just a bog. It's a swamp. Watch your foot in here, guys. Yeah, Bog City again. But again, there's no man-made pegs here. It's cut an hole in the thicket in the undergrowth yourself and stick a rod through it. Obviously it's been raining, but again, some of these paths, if you look back on my Härlanda Tjärn videos, which are all on the channel, you just need to go back about 10 years. Yeah, you'll see the videos of this lot here. And there's one I went in the bog and I actually went waist deep with my rucksack on my back, couldn't fucking get out. Or a plant pot. Again, there's another peg here. Obviously there won't be anybody fishing this time, there never is anyway. It's great, you don't need to book pegs here, lads, I tell you. So there's another little peg here. I don't know what the name it is. Oh my god, what the fuck's that? Somebody's put an house up. Somebody's living on fucking Björkudden, and there's a tramp here. There's a fucking tramp on Björkudden. I'm on my holidays, mate. Yeah, Nick Mentor, I'm on my jollies, mate. I'm overseeing my kids in Sweden. But I don't believe it. Look. It looks like somebody's built something there on Björkudden. And fucking somebody's living in it. I'm going up. I'm going to investigate. Somebody's pinched Beg's Pelican Lake. Whew. Swamp donkey time. Yeah, I tell you what, yeah, I've been waist deep in this lot, I tell you, it's just a bog. Look at it. Oh, God, I've got my Timberlands on. It's going to have a moose, this is interesting. Oh, fucking hell, wet feet now. Going on here. Now that's a bivvy, isn't it? That's got Poland written all over it. On it. On it. Yeah, there's a bottle of fucking vodka. Ah, probably no fish left in here now. This is Björkudden. What it used to be. Best peg on the lake, lads. Or it was, but that has got Eastern Europe fucking written all over it, that has. Fuck's sake. Cheapest bottle of vodka. Unbelievable. Anyway, besides them setting up shop on here, this used to be best peg. I've had a load of fish out of here. You got another few swims down there. It's blowing a noolie again now, we're out of the woods. Oh yeah, they're fucking smashed in here, aren't they? I'd burn them down, mate, if I lived there. I'd burn the fucking lot down. Yeah, there's some pegs in the weeds there, good for pike there. But out here, this used to be the forest, used to be the woods, and it's all stumps. Yeah, that is just, we never cast out from there to there, you never cast out. That is just a snag city there. You had to go that way. Yeah. So again, you know, you get three lads on here, on Silver Birch Point or Björkudden. Maybe stay at that place, eh? Camping here and fishing and probably killing everything they caught. And there's some big carp in here, so I'll have to get in touch with the old boys that are coming and see what the crack is. See if it's been decimated or not. They'd have had all the pike anyway. The carp as well, pretty difficult to catch, but if they get one, it looks like. Yeah, that's it. Fucking knock it on the head and it's over the barbecue, isn't it? On the other side there's some pegs over there. As you can see, there's something you can't probably see it on the camera, but there's one called Gamla Brygga, or the old Brygga. Right down in the corner there was a sunken tree, so we used to fish a lot. And then there was one here called Mario's, that was very difficult to get to. And then there's a couple in the corner, because round there's a little bay, and that's where all the fish hide out. And then they come out in the morning down here, pick your baits up, yeah, and they patrol the edge of the lake basically, and then they go back in at night. So lads used to go fishing down there to try and get them on the way out and way in. You know, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, because they'd go and sit in there during the night. Yeah, and then come out first thing in the morning. It's starting out unbelievable, Björkudden. Right lads, I'll have to get in touch with the old Svenska Carp Club, and that's what's going on. Right, I've piss wet through my feet. We can go back out that way, but I don't know where Bill and Ben have gone. Get back out this way to the track, but again, if we go down here, this is where you have to drag all your gear, and there's no paths in hurdy-gurdy land down to the old pegs. It's bastard grass, that like we used to call it in the army. We used to call it bastard grass because there's like big clumps of it like that, and then you'd stand on it and your fucking ankle would go and you go, oh bastard. So that's why we called it bastard grass. Look at it, it's a fucking swamp. Yeah, but again, there's a little path, but you've got to watch this here, because this is where you go straight down. You have to walk around the sides, because it looks solid, and then you have to put one foot on it, and that's it. You're fucking waist deep. I'd go a bit further along, but I don't know where them two are. I'm having a bit of how's your father in the woods knowing them pair. But again, it's proper. Yeah. There's no commercial fisheries over here. It's find a peg, chop a few trees down, stick a rod in the bushes. They have gone for a cuddle dodgy eye. Crispy grandpa in 9 months. He won't be if I have my fucking word with him, I tell you. Yeah, they know the score when Dad's in town. So you got to watch this here, because you can just stand on it and go straight down. But it's not too bad here. It's down the side here that runs level with the water. That's where I went in. And again, I had about a 40 kilo Bergen on my back. And one leg went in, one leg was hanging out. I couldn't get out. I had to take my rucksack off and pull myself out. It was like quicksand. And I was videoing it that week. So if you go back 10 years and look at the Härlanda Tjärn videos, you'll see them all. Hope I don't get bum raped. It looks like bum rape country, doesn't it? Where you come out on your own and get bum raped. Probably a few you'd probably enjoy it anyway. Oh, this is where you got to watch it. But again, with all your gear for the weekend, you have to carry it all the way through there. Yeah. You stop here with me trolley on the track. Yeah, dump everything off down here. And then, and then battle the woods. I mean, in the summer as well, it's right thick and all, right the way to the lake. Oh, I don't know where they've gone. And then you can go down to some further lake, further pegs down there, as I said. But again, you get a lot of people coming past there, jogging, dog walkers, yeah, paedophiles, shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. There you are. Oh, let's have a look what's going on here. Looks a decent lake. It is a decent lake, mate. I fished it for 10 years. Yeah, it was very rare I blanked on it as well. Yeah, every now and again. But it took me about 2 years to get into the fish. Yeah, to get it right. And then after that, I fucking nailed it. But it took a couple of seasons to get on them, to find out, you know, about the lake, where they hung out, what they liked, what they didn't like. We can go across the beach and walk down the other side as well. I might as well make it a half hour long. My fingers are dropping off now. But again, it's all one-way tracks where people are walking. That's been done by fishery owners and things like that. And there used to be a little peg right in the bushes there, in the reeds. I fished there a couple of times. But it was well out of the way. If you didn't know the lake, you wouldn't know it was there. It was hidden right at the back there. I think there it is there. Let's have a quick mooch. Ah, it's still there. There's a little peg hidden away. Because I put a load of pallets on it one year. They came up in a van and stuck a load of pallets on it. So you didn't like be knee deep when you're trying to fish. Yeah, it's still here. Here it is. As I say, it's a swamp, chaps. You've got to be very careful with your foot in here. Otherwise you're going all Bear Grylls. Aye, this is the old peg. Yeah, just have the bivvy up here. There's a little bit. Oh, yeah, you got to be careful here, kids. Yeah, that's an old peg there. Not many people knew about this peg because there's no track to it as such. But again, it's been fucking trashed, hasn't it, by the looks of things. It never used to be better than this back in the day. Yeah. Oh God, it's not coming out now. Should have burnt all that shite, Dave Turner. Yeah, I would have done, mate, if I'd have brought up gear. If I'd have known it there, mate, I'd have torched the bastard. But then that needs petrol in this wind. Fucking I'd probably set the place on fire, mate. So it's got to be done properly, hasn't it? But definitely take that down. That's an EE camp, that, isn't it? Definitely. Yeah, I wonder if there's any fish left in this lake now. Yeah, if they've got the fucking claws in it. But again, there's Sturestein in there, the big stone. I should stick my bivvy here, or my brolly shelter. Used to have it there. And then the rod's here. But again, it's only shallow there, but you can pick them up. I did an underwater video here when I first started doing them in October. Yeah, and then I went down with hypothermia. So I was in the water trying to do underwater stuff in October, and believe me, in Sweden it gets pretty cold. What they normally used to do, all the scroats at the weekend, used to set them on fire with barbecues and then just throw them around the lake. Yeah, yeah, you do get a lot of idiots up here, even in Sweden at the weekends. So on that bank was a bit of a fucking nightmare with all the idiots, like, you'd have to keep your BFK handy. In the woods, yeah, they never used to bother you because they didn't know you were there, obviously. Yeah. But here, you're on the other side, you're right on the track there, lads. So any drunken scrubs going past that fancied the fucking chances, like, yeah, they used to have a go, like, chucking shit at you and what have you. But again, soon out came the fucking BFK at the ready. Yeah, but as soon as you talk English, that usually fucking scares them off straight away anyway. Because we're stereotyped over here as football hooligans. Especially me, I used to have a skinhead, like, as you can see in that picture. So that did a lot of the hard work for me, that did. Just the fucking look at me back then. Yeah, again, this is, it's a beach. Obviously, it's a little picnic area and everyone has barbecues in the summer and they come up here and, you know, it's supposed to have a right good old ding dong. And it's fucking blowing a hoolie now! So I'll keep the camera as steady as possible here, guys. So I'll leave this one up actually, it's live. I'll leave this one up and then people obviously, it's the middle of the day, innit? People won't be watching this. Because there will be. It'll work. Look at it, smashed my hair up and everything. But I can actually see where I'm going. This is a first. Happy days. Right, you probably can't hear me because of this wind, but I'll just take a little walk down the other path here, on the other side of the lake. But I'll be quite much. Again, this is the open side. That's where we've just been up there. There's Sturesteinen. past the little gap in the bushes, that was rock plantain, and then on the edge here, just up here, where is it? It's back there, was where that remaining gypsy camp is. And this is all new here, this is built, this wasn't here when I was here 10 years ago. You probably can't hear because of the wind, to be honest. So it's probably Barry White. Can you hear because of the wind? Say yes or no. Is it blowing your fucking eardrums out, chaps? Back. Because it's a biting cold. I tell you, the Swedish winds don't mess about. The brass monkeys, it is, look at me, my trotters are falling off. Whew. Yeah, so this is Härlanda, yeah, and again it was one of my favourite haunts. I'd finish work at 4 o'clock on a Friday, I'd be up here by 6, pissed by 8, fish by 9, it was brilliant. When I didn't have the kids, so it was weekend on, weekend off, but this is brand new. This, they call them briggers over there, jetties. Yeah, so that's a new thing. It must be for disabled swimmers on the wheelchairs. Yeah, it's their little log flume, innit, basically. It's their water park down there on a fucking wheelchair and then splosh at the end. Some guardrails so they don't float away. Yeah, I never fished here. It was always up this bank here we fished. I'd walk up there, but Bill and Ben are probably getting a bit upset down there. So that must be, I don't know what it's for these days. There's a lot of water sports going on here, not that type. But obviously they go swimming, don't they, in the summer. But you get the noddy anglers, they'll come and sit on here and go fishing there all day. You put a float there, not catch now. Or 4 casts out there, not catch now. Right, I'll take a walk up to Gamla Bryggan, or the old jetty. Was another favourite swim of mine, and again if you look at any of my photographs you'll see a lot of them were from Gamla Bryggan. I'm not going down to the sunken tree because that's right down in the far corner. Oh, fucking hell, my ears are dropping off as well. Yeah, I made myself a trolley for getting round here. I actually built it myself because again there was none of that back then. None of these barrows, and certainly we're not barrows in Sweden. Yeah, so I made myself a little trolley, and everyone used to look at me pulling all my gear on it. I must have looked like a tramp because it's all new to them there, you know, pulling your gear on a fucking barrow over in Sweden. They all stare at you as if you're from another planet. And I put on the back of it, I made a little number plate on the back of it, Vad fan kollar du på? Basically, what the fuck are you staring at on the back of me barrow? Yeah. So again, there's another little beach area there, and of course they all have barbecues in there and what have you in the summer, so it gets a bit fucking leery around here. Yeah. Never fished there, of course not. No, it's actually swamped. Yeah. Half of it was Sweden, the other half was fucking Afghanistan. Yeah. And again, we'll just go and have a look at my old little, one of my other favourite pegs I used to fish. But again, a bit close to the old path this one was. So spending a week on here, like, oh, you know, especially if it was hot, every man and his fucking dog out. They'd be swimming all the lines and everything. Be right piss take. So it's better to be on the other side, you can just see. There's the camp there now, see on Björkudden. Yeah, I'd love to know what's going on here, now I've seen that. But again, this is what it's called, Gamla Bryggan. Oh no, Helen, I think this was. Yeah, Helen. And it was here. There's not much room, tell you lads, not much room on these, on the old Swedish lakes. They've not been dug out especially. And that was it, that was Helen. That there. Robbing eggs. So that would have swig, obviously I'd have your bivvy there. Oh, blowing on an oolie. Having pod there, and again, had a load of fish. I had 3 in one night there once. It was the 16th of August. That's why the 16th of August became a lucky day. I had 3 fish just off the reeds here in one night, which was unheard of, catching 3 fish in one night on Härlanda, Tjärn, because it's not a runs water. I can guarantee you that. And again, you used to have the bivvy there, or brolly, yeah, or 2 years. I've been down there 2. There was one there with Johan, my mate. I can't remember his last name. Johan. Yeah, used to bring about 18 gallons of wine and get fucking smashed. So that was that little peg. Get 2 people on there. Ah, this was it. This was Gamla Bryggan. Because what they did, the old brigger, because they took that away. They took the jetty away. They built another one now. And this was a bit of a bigger swim. But again, pointless fishing here in the summer. Yeah. Because of course every man and his dog around here. So there's a bit more room. Again, but it's a fucking swamp when it rains. Yeah, I used to have to shit in the woods. So that was it. This is called Gamla Brygga because they got rid of that, and they're obviously putting a new one up because it's been a few years since I was last round here. You can get a few lads on this one, like, you know, if you come out for a bit of a weekend social, you know, you could get 3 lads on here with 3 rods each. It weren't a problem. There's one here. This is where I think of where Anders, can't remember his last name, but he got Broshan, because Mrs. at the time over there got it after 15 minutes, 9:15, put a rod out 9 o'clock, went off at 9:15, late record. Fucking believe it, 9 years I was after it, and then he got it from one of these pegs here. So twice. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, we were here, a pair of us are here fishing this peg. Obviously you can't get in here now though, this has been built here. But again, yeah, a pair of us were fishing here. All this used to be cut back a bit. He fished out of the right, I fished out of the left. So he was out there, again he had the late record, and I was out there and had fuck all as usual. Sounds about right now, doesn't it? Look, I've got my spectacles on, done a look posh. Right, let's go for the mooch. Yeah, we sit up here and have a barbie, but again in the summer, yeah, fucking hell, not a chance. Yeah, but it's all geared up for, like, you know, barbecues and days out for fishermen. Though you got to know the place to know where to sit and where not to sit at what time of the year and what have you. Yeah, it can be a nightmare. And there was another one down here. I used to fish a lot, but again, it's fucking slippy here. There's no paths. You always remember you used to stop here with the trolley, park the trolley there, and then you start ferrying everything down here. I fell down this a few times. Hasn't changed in 10 years. Yeah, and there's a cracking little swim here because it's a little bit out of the way. Yeah, and it's a belting little swim. I used to fish this a lot as well, just round the corner here. Let's see what the state of this place is now. I remember once I fished this one at the end. I found 2 mattresses, 18 pairs of socks. Look, see, I've been in. Straight in. Yeah, 2 mattresses on a sunken tree swim, 18 pairs of socks there was, and I burnt the lot. Yeah, this was a cracking peg and all. Used to like fishing this. This is where a mouse ate through me 300 quid new bivvy. I don't like the look of that. Let's see if we can get down here. I'm getting old now. Not as nimble on the old plates of meat as I used to be. Yeah, cracking peg this one, and I'll fish this a lot. If you look back in the videos, you'll see it. Yeah, just get them off the reeds there. Just a lob. Leave it out for the night. There's a fox captive back lead down there somewhere. I remember dropping it, never to be seen again. Yeah, we used to put the bivvy here and what have you. Yeah, all up there, all there. No, this is where me and Anders fished. Sorry, it wasn't the other peg, it was here. Because I had the bivvy there, he had his there, and we had the fire in the middle here. So that was his, obviously, his little bivvy set up there. I used to stick mine there. And it was here, I'm sure he got it. Again, he was fishing to the right, and I was fishing to the left here. Happy days. I'm not going down to this sunken tree, it's all the way down in the corner. Down here. And then you've got Mario's here, which is a right nightmare to get to. Yeah. So that's where they used to go. We said they'd go in the night into the bay. They'd swim into here and they'd come out along this bank in the morning and then back in at night. And the lads used to fish on this side to try and pick them up, and you know, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. That's the old, that's that camp tramp tent there. So that's Björkudden. And then at the end of these reeds here, that's rope planton. That's where the icon that you can see for this video, that's where that fish, where the photo was taken there, where I caught that fish. Right, so again you can go up there, there's a bit of a path that goes down in the corner here. That's the sunken tree swim. Got plenty of photos down there as well. Right, I'll piss off back, we'll walk back lads, have a bit of a chat along the way. It's beautiful clean water, as you can see. Sandy on this side, but it's silt and basically forest, old forest on there, tree stumps. It's snag city on that side. But again, it's a lot of sand. I've got some sand on here that I use for my leads. Used to take some, stick it to my leads, old Härlanda Tjärn sand. Wouldn't it be funny if I fell over and broke my leg? Yeah, so you could only go so far basically for this one with the old barra, and then you had to obviously from here ferry it all the way over. Oh, it looks a bit mucky here, but again you've got to watch your footing. It looks solid, but it's never hardly solid. Fucking straight through, waist deep. Always remember that one. Watch the video, you'll see it. One side of my pants is absolutely piss wet through when I went in, right up to my waist. It split my kipper because one leg was out of it, one leg was in it, and I had about a 40 kilo rucksack on my back, so I couldn't move, and it nearly split my kipper in half. But of course, yeah, you have a good laugh about it. I was on my own, effing and blinding, of course. Yeah. But again, if you go back 10 years, scroll back to the Härlanda Tjärn videos, you'll see all the fishing I did on here. Yeah. I sound dead poshy in some of them and all. People are saying you sound like a right swat. So yeah, I know. Right, let's have a look at some of these comments while I'm walking back now, because you've seen it all now, haven't you? Yeah, I used to have to shit in the woods. I used to go up there, just shit in the woods, dig a hole, yeah, dumping it, fill it in. Yeah. But again, yeah, this side doesn't have to get fucking packed out in summer, you know. People come in swimming and that, yeah. So to fish here in the summer for a weekend, yeah, you're asking for it, be it on your own head. In the winter now, not a problem. But that'll be frozen very shortly. Give that another month or December, that'll be frozen solid. They're playing ice hockey on there and ice fishing, drilling holes in it. Yeah, they're ice fishing for the pike. There's perch in here, there's pike. There's tench, big tench. You look at my videos, I've had a load of big tench out of here. There's carp, there's mirrors, there's commons, there's no grasses. In fact, is there any commons? No, there's no commons in here, they're all mirrors. Up to about 30, well, the lake record, you know, 10 years ago was £33, but whether that's still in the lake now, having to look at Björkudden over there. Yeah, I don't know what's happened on here. Either way, they've set up shop over there, haven't they? Yeah. I thought it was tramps camping out, because you do get a few tramps around the lake who live in the woods round here. But that's got Eastern Europe written all over it, that has. Fucking right it has. Yeah, but again, this freezes. Yeah, 6 months of the year, this is frozen solid. Have a look at some of the March videos I do where it's just defrosted and we come up and start baiting up. Yeah. Look, there's me. Look at the size of my legs. The size of my legs. Look at that middle leg. It's massive. There's fucking somebody coming. I think I'm right wrong. And ooh, let's go quick before they recognise me. Yeah, that's a shame the summer. This is it's just full of swimmers and fucking canoeists and you name it. Yeah. Barbecues in the evening, all the piss heads. Yeah, I like to smash cars up in the car park. That's why I used to park in the housing estate further down. Yeah, because you were there for the weekend, you get back, a few lads have had the car fucking trashed. Yeah, big time. So we stopped parking there. Where we've just parked, obviously. Parking the we used to park further down in the housing estate for the weekend. Your car was safe then. And then go and pick it up, bring it back to the car park and load up and fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a lovely place. Lovely place. Well, it used to be. I don't know what it's like now. Yeah, because Britain's changed in fucking 10 years. So has Sweden. That's a cock ring. Yeah, we'll still fall off there. Off my tits off if you do. Right, so yeah, again it's October now and it's nearly November. So again that'll be frozen soon, that will. Obviously you can see all the leaves off the trees. Yeah. All the deciduous trees anyway. Or is it coniferous? I can't remember. It's a long time since I did shit like that at school. One where the trees, the leaves fall off, and there's one where it doesn't. They stay green all year round. Can't remember. So somebody will educate me. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Proper social late, yeah. Yeah, but you do get a lot of idiots on here, yeah, in the summer. There's Sturesteinen over there, as you can see. It's alright for a quick overnighter. I wouldn't sit there at a weekend. Yeah, you want to be in the woods there, in the forest on Björkudden or up Platon. Yeah, for the weekend in the summer, otherwise, yeah, anything can happen. So there's my little tour of Härlanda, yeah, and I thought I'd do it. I'll leave this one up for tonight, obviously, because yeah, there'll be people that haven't seen it. And I have been effing and blinding, I know I have, but that started me off that thing over there. I'm thinking, what's happened to this lake now? Yeah, now the EEs have got on it. Yeah, has it been trashed? Is it still Härlanda, or is it just a fucking big puddle of water now? We're not in it. Whew. No one ever says hello here. They do in France, they say bonjour. In Sweden they never say fuck all to you. Some bins, they get trashed every weekend, they're thrown about, shit everywhere, they come out Monday morning, pick it all up again. Yeah, in the summer, not so much in the winter. And there's a little kiosk there. Yeah, you can get drinks and crisps and what have you, and hot dogs and what have you. Yeah, cups of coffee. And it was on the it was called Gula Quartet, which was the license, which is it was 25 quid for a year. Yeah, and that had 52 waters on at the time, and that was one of them. So 52 lakes and 3 salmon rivers for 25 quid a year. Can you not knock it? There's even a bog there. There's bogs around the back where you can go dogging or bogging or whatever it is you want to do. You're fucking wrong uns. Let's have a look here. I'll try and translate some of this for you here. Hund forbud. That means dogs forbidden during certain times of the year. Fishing here. There's the lake from over the top basically. Yeah. It usually has what fish are in here and go through them. Let's have a look. Heffins, la 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 la. No, it doesn't tell you what. I know what's in here. Oh yeah, here you go. What's in here? No, it's just talking about the area. Strandskog, basically that's beach, forest. Gong, that's paths and cycleways or whatever you want to call it. It used to have something on it, but there's tench in here, there's carp in here, there's pike in here, there's perch in here. There used to be trout back in the day. They're probably all gone now because they were stocked. No bream. Definitely no bream, that's for certain. Oh yeah, what we got here? That's dogs and hunting. Eld, fire, berries, mushrooms and others. Motor vehicles, on the water, tents and caravans, walking, cycling and riding. Oh, fishing. Fishing, there we go, there's fishing. Du får fiske fritt med spö och vissa andra handredskap ut med kusterna och blah blah blah. Basically, you've got to fish with rods, no nets. Internet fiske, you're not allowed to fish. Angle fishing, basically, you're not allowed to fish with yed sacks, which are basically pike scissors. No trolling and no dragging methods, basically. And lax fisk is basically salmon, but there's no salmon in here. Yeah, that's about the size of that. Yeah. Yeah, there's that. Also, it's a little Härlanda Tjärn badplats, which badplats means bathing place. But Härlanda Tjärn is the name of the lake. Happy days. So it's a little trot around today there, guys. That's it, I've still got my gigs on. I think it's time to knob off because kids are in the car. So that was my old stomping ground, that, guys and girls. I lived there religiously. Loved the place, I did. Yeah, cool. 6 o'clock I was there on a Friday. That was it till Sunday. Weekend after, I'd go and see the kids and then maybe bring them with me sometimes. And then come up here. Yeah, may have changed by now. But that's it. Happy days. I'll leave this one up, guys and girls, obviously, so people can watch it. Yeah, I won't take this live down because I'm not drunk in my man cave, have I? Watch out for these noddies in cars because they like to run you over. Yeah. You have to pay for your parking. 80p. Robbing bastards, eh? Right, I'm going to get back in the car now with Bill and Ben. See what they're doing. Did you enjoy that, Dean? Did you enjoy it?
Music.
No, you walk. You fresh air. You exercise.
I like my exercise indoors.
Yeah, you like exercising your fingers, don't you? On your. No, you're wrong, and I'm on your computer. Fucking weirdo. Takes after his mum, he does. Right, there we go, kids. Yeah, I'm in Sweden. I'm back next week, but there won't be any fishing done. But there will be the heritage video going up. Tip 6 and Andy Bollocks. What? You what? You what?
Bringing them with us.
Bringing what?
Bringing them with us in the caravan.
Bringing what with us? The live stream. Let's go down the road then. Yeah? Let's go down the road live stream. Skeggy wants to go live streaming down the road. Right, no swearing.
Swear a lot.
Yeah. So swear a lot, or gob off a lot. Oh. Right, so you can see how close this one is actually to the city, and I'll show you where I used to park my car so it didn't get smashed to bits. Yeah, because I used to get in this car park here. Oh, did they get trashed? Yeah, lads lost their cars, a few of them, here for the weekend. Right, I can see some questions now. Oh, God, hey, that was nippy, that arcade. Oh.
Just play around there.
You what?
Empty pocket.
No, you can't go and do any drifting.
I'm not drifting because this is a front-wheel drive. You can't drift that, eh?
Yeah. Is it a four-wheel drive, this?
No.
All right.
Front wheel.
All right, do you need a four-wheel drive? I don't know. I've only ever drifted on Burnout Revenge on Xbox.
You can only drift with the back wheel. rear-wheel drive, you can also drift on the four-wheel drivers. That's way more difficult.
So again, this is what we had to do back in the day to prevent all the idiots from smashing the cars up, is get in the car and drive down here to the housing estate, basically, park up and walk back. Yeah, otherwise your car would be in bits come Sunday afternoon. Yeah. And they've all got Volvos. Apart from our Skiggy. That's where I used to park there in the housing estate. Sorry, I didn't miss that as well with the fairies. And then there's a little shop here you could go and get your beer replenishment. But in shops in Sweden, the maximum you can buy for beer is 3.5%. You have to go to a government run-off licence in Sweden to get anything stronger than 3.5%. So you'd have to get about 30 tins to get merry.
Or you just go to the state.
Yeah, so there's a little shop here, and there was a pizzeria, I think, here as well. You could get pizzas and what have you. Yeah, a little shopping centre jobby there. Yeah, well, it's a gym now. There's shops there. And then up here was what we call Willie's. I liked Willie's, which is the name of a supermarket chain. Yeah. Drift, drift, handbrake slam. Yeah, somebody else plays Xbox, don't they? Yeah.
No, that's how you do it. You spray, you smash your handbrake.
Oh, what's where you going, Skiggles?
I know where I'm going.
Yeah. So again, now basically you're in a part of Gothenburg, so it ain't that far. A lot of the lakes in Sweden, they're right out in the sticks. You never get any bother. You never get any bother, but there you did, because obviously, yeah, it's next to civilization, and there's plenty of fucking idiots around here, I can tell you that, kids. Trätorget, that means wood square. Well, there's a co-op. That one here last time, that one here 10 years ago.
That wood plaza, not square.
Plaza, well, you know what I mean. My Svengelska isn't too good. That's all been built. That one here last time I was here, neither was that lot there. Them buildings weren't there last time I was here.
How many's watching anyways?
Oh look, there's a genie.
49 people watching.
I know, 49 people. During the day, they're supposed to be at work, lazy bastards. Yeah, there's another little shop here. Ica is basically a little supermarket job, eh?
Isn't that it's Latvian?
Eh? Is it?
Yeah, I think it's from Latvia.
Latvia? Well, it's always been in Sweden, though, hasn't it?
No.
Ica, yeah.
He came to Sweden from Latvia. So
Oh, well, they've done well. They've got a few quid in the pockets, haven't they? And then you get stuck behind a bus. Yeah, and everyone's watching me filming a bus, and here comes another bus. There's plenty of buses, lots of public transport. Where's that going?
Now.
It's going to Östra, which is the East Hospital.
Sick house.
Sick house translated, isn't it? Hospital, sjukhus, translated literally is sick house, but it means hospital, obviously. Veckans priest 10 krona. Look at that. A quid for a kilo of satsumas. Whoa.
2 quid.
Ah, these bloody buses on here, because it just thins out to one lane, doesn't it? And that's it, the bus stops and about 400 people get on and off. You sat there for hours.
Oh, we've been here for 5 minutes tops.
Yeah. And then there's a little supermarket on my way up after work, and obviously I'd have the car park ready. I used to come up and do my little shopping, my bits of shopping. I used to get crates of beer, and you'd have to drink it dead fast to get tipsy, 3.5%. But then you're up all night pissing. Yeah, pissing like a dog. So that's Skeggy's bird. You right, Doris? Mm-hmm. Right, so again, we'll show you some typical Swedish houses actually, because we've been in Skunky Town up there. These are your typical Swedish houses, these things here. Yeah. As you can see, these are basically terrace ones, and most of them are like this. Yeah, detached with balconies and cellars and 24 floors. Yeah, so these are your typical Swedish houses. Yeah, with big gardens and what have you. And then you get into the horrible areas, and it's blocks of flats. And we all know who lives there, don't we? This bus is getting right on my frupney bits now, Skeg. They like the what's his name, don't they? The old public transport. There's Willys. There's my little supermarket used to go, because that's your Aldi of Sweden, basically. Willys. That's your Lidl's. You're going to get all your snacks and all your food for the weekend in there, chuck it in, and then obviously, yeah, walk to the swim with your carrier bags hanging off your barra. Right. So there we go, kids. Do you recognise me now? Yeah, right. Yeah, so we've had a little jolly, haven't we, Skeg? Had a little jolly, been for a bit of a walk. I don't know what you've pair been up to in the woods. You've been up to no good. Not going to be a granddad, am I?
Been on swings.
You've been on the swings. Yeah. Did you take your crayons and your colouring book?
Yeah, right.
So we're coming down into Gothenburg now. So again, it's not that far really. Yeah. We'll go down into Gothenburg anyway, shall we? And then we'll knock it on the head. So you can have a little tour to Gothenburg in Sweden. There was loads of comments. Aren't you? Hey up, Chris House Tricks, double thumbs up. Laughing my arse off. You're on the swings. Yeah, that's crusty. Memory lane it is. What's going on here? Oh yeah, they just plonk roadworks everywhere. And yeah, to the untrained eye, you wouldn't know what that meant, and you just go cruising around there right in front of a bus that's off to the Österhuset or the East Sick House. Right, Skeggy, drive like a car thief now, don't let no one through. Yeah, these are your roadworks, yeah. That'd be very confusing, wouldn't it, to a Johnny Foreigner? Wouldn't know where you were going, what you were doing. And they drive on the wrong hand side of the road here, obviously.
You drive on the wrong hand side of the road, but you drive on the proper side. Oh, since you're on England, you do.
So we're coming up to the outskirts of basically Gothenburg city centre now. Just at the bottom of this road, we turn left, and then you come into actual Gotham. You'll see Gothia Towers, the big hotels in the actual city centre itself. So it's not that far from Gothenburg, that lake. They're building everywhere, Skeg, aren't they?
Want to make it better.
There's the fire station. That's the fire station. Or one of them. And they've all got bikes. They love the bikes here. Chuck a left at the bottom here, Dean, and then we'll be on the home stretch, mate. Watch out, Skeg. Some nuggets. Now you see him, now you don't. Now you see him, now you don't. Now you see him, now you don't. Zebra crossing that, mate. Yeah, it's weird on the wrong hand side of the road. Go round the roundabout the wrong way round.
How do you see the comments? I've not seen them.
Any comments? Where's Batman? Oh, Skeggy's driving. Grandad interrupts us. Yeah. And they've got trams, obviously. Kebab house. Right, that's it. Gothenburg's just down there, guys and girls. That is the end of our little tour down memory lane of Härlanda, Tjärn in Gothenburg. Happy days, tip 6 and Andy. Have you ever come here? See you later, kids. Watch out for these nuggets. Hey, they're everywhere. There's lunatics everywhere, Skeggy.